Show. Innovate, connect, and bloom.
Hi, welcome to the Bloom Show once again. This is Saeed, your host, and the show is brought to you by Above All Flowers and New Bloom Solutions. Today we have a special episode with the team of Floriexpo, Lauren Streeter, event director of Floriexpo, and Jessica Eames, the conference manager of Floriexpo. Again, I've been myself attending for Floriexpo for the last 5 years. When I first started my career, my entrepreneur journey, Floriexpo was the first convention I went to. And something very exciting that I like about Floriexpo is that I believe, without hopefully being wrong, that it's the only place in the flower industry that you really find cool small startups. And that's what I'm always looking for. So you always find these cool little gadgets, different items, different products that I really haven't found of all the shows that I go to. A place where that exists, where they have a few of them. I've seen some really cool products at Floriexpo. Every year I'll find something neat and a niche for the flower industry. That's my favorite part. I hope to ask you, what's your favorite part? So please put a comment in here if you'd like to share what your favorite part is of Floriexpo and what it brings to you. But again, to me, the fact that I find some cool new businesses that I really enjoy to talk to and learn about their product. So without further ado, allow me to introduce to you Lauren Streeter, event director of Floriexpo, and as well as Jessica Eames, conference manager. So we will bring them on in 2 seconds.
The Bloom Show. Innovate, connect, and bloom.
Hi, Jessica and Lauren.
Hello.
How are you guys? Thank you again for joining us. Really appreciate it. I bet you guys are in crunch time getting ready for Floriexpo, huh?
Yeah, it's an exciting time of year. We're right at the end here.
So, question, not straight to the questions, and I want you guys to introduce yourselves, but I'm curious. At this point, are you guys on autopilot for Floriexpo every year? Or is it never autopilot?
It's definitely a little bit of autopilot, but every year we try to bring new and exciting things to the show. So there's always those last minute details. First time we're doing new things, just trying to pull all those little details together for a great experience.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, because like we've been hosting an event for the last 5 years and it's autopilot, but there's always things that kind of come in and you can't autopilot. So It really becomes a lot of work. So it just feels like, you want it to cruise, but it goes up and down.
Yeah, always got to be new things.
You're looking forward to Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, we are based out of Portland, Maine. So, spring, sometimes you get those cold days, get those rainy days. So we're all looking forward to going down to Fort Lauderdale, getting some sun, seeing some beautiful flowers.
Great. So the audience understands who you are. So please introduce yourselves.
So I am Lauren Streeter. I am the event director for Floriexpo. So my role is the logistical aspect of the event.
And I'm Jessica Eames, and I'm the conference manager for Floriexpo. So I handle the education programming as well as the special events on site.
Fantastic. And the logistics aspect has to be a bear, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely, it's a place that I have a passion for, but there's definitely a lot of little last minute things or we have a lot of big ideas. The Floriexpo audience is very creative and we always want to wow them. So sometimes these big ideas come with a lot of little logistical pieces that we need to figure out how to fit into place.
Keeping up with
It certainly is. It certainly is. Even the booths themselves, when they're just focused on themselves, it is still a logistical endeavor to undertake. So we have a couple of our clients attending, so we're excited about that. So here's the first question. Give us an overview of what Floriexpo is all about.
So Floriexpo is truly the boutique event for the floral event industry. We are hyper-focused on connecting floral industry buyers with suppliers. And so our show floor is filled with world-class exhibitors. Our attendees are, the industry's most cutting-edge buyers who are looking to keep up with those ever-changing consumer trends. So it's truly an annual meeting place for all floral industry professionals to kind of come together, celebrate the industry, source new products. And I loved what you had said in the intro, just that idea of a lot of smaller companies with really innovative ideas on the show floor. Our show is for every floral professional. And so we really welcome those smaller, newer companies breaking into the market that are trying to disrupt what we've always been doing and come up with new tips and tricks and products that can help people do their business better and push their business forward.
That's fantastic. And that's something I really, again, enjoy. And it's just not a pitch. Is every time I go, I'll find two or three great little startups that are trying to take off. And then cool thing is that they've had a habit of showing up next year. So
Yeah.
I've always seen them come back. So it must add value to them as well.
Yeah, it's a great place to network and find partners in the business as well. Some people there are looking to sell or buy products. Some people there are looking to find partners and trusted allies to kind of help them branch out and do more business, bring them more information so they can better fine tune their product. So just all around, it's just kind of a big time for networking and inspiration.
Of course. Yeah, it's great. And then, so let's ask, how does Floriexpo stand out from other flower industry events?
So Floriexpo is singularly focused on the floral industry. So without the noise of other kind of competing markets or adjacent markets, everything at Floriexpo is custom designed for floral industry professionals. And so our education program covers off on the unique challenges that floral industry professionals face. Our networking events are designed to bring together floral industry professionals in a creative, beautiful way. We know that a lot of floral industry professionals, they are super in tune to details, and they love beautiful things, and they love bringing other people joy and helping other people celebrate each other. So we really like to keep that as a main focus for all of our networking events. And then on the show floor, everything is about flowers, the flower industry, the floral department in mass market retail stores. And so there's really no other noise. We are hyper focused and custom designed for floral professionals.
That's great. And then out of that, you have a good mix of people that attend. It's a little different than most shows because you have florists, wholesalers. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so our attending audience is, we don't, discriminate. Everyone who is, part of the floral industry is welcome at Floriexpo, and we have kind of a custom designed experience for each kind of these buckets of floral attendees. And so, for wholesalers, similar to mass market retail buyers, we have some of the industry's largest growers and suppliers of fresh cut floral, potted floral, greens, gift cards, those things, they go on. And so for people who are looking to buy large quantities and they want to partner with suppliers that understand trends, they understand the supply chain logistics, like those are the conversations and the connections that are happening on the show floor. We also have, the education program that speaks to a lot of those specific challenges that, large volume buyers face in the industry. And then we also have a lot of inspiration. We have hands-on workshops that are geared more towards that florist audience or event designers, wedding planners, those types of people in the industry who, need to hone their own specific skills. I think a lot of times, if you are a small business owner, it's really hard to keep your finger on the pulse of, what new trend is coming out, what the consumer is looking for, because you're trying to keep your small business afloat. And so we really make sure that at Floriexpo, you can kind of come there for 3 days, be immersed in the industry, seeing the newest trends. Our exhibitors put so much effort into their booths, and the focus of their booths is not only to highlight their beautiful, high quality products, but to make sure that they are displaying them in a way that shows the trends that the consumers are looking for in the store. And so florists can come in there and they can see the way that flowers are laid out or arrangements are laid out and get ideas on how to style their front of house displays. And in the education program, our boot camp is really focused on everyone in the room is an expert. There's a lot of peer-to-peer networking and brainstorming that allows people to kind of take a topic instead of just sitting there and watching a presentation for 45 minutes. It's short form education where then there's a tabletop discussion. And that allows everyone to kind of brainstorm and talk together, and a lot of great ideas come out of those types of conversations.
And some things I see as well that stands out is not only the startups again, but teddy bears, plants,
Yeah.
hanging plants. It's just a combination of tulip bulbs, on and on. It's just so much different things and different angles and different segments, which is pretty awesome. Like the Costa Rican bromeliad grower that doesn't really go anywhere else but there. I forgot the name of the farm. But there's a couple cool farms and couple cool products that I really don't see anywhere else.
Yeah, we want to make sure that anyone who is coming to our show it's a one-stop shop. We know it's hard to take time out of the office. We know that sometimes traveling to events is a big investment. So whatever you need to, stock up your department or your small boutique shop, we want to make sure that you can find those suppliers at Floriexpo and get that time to spend talking to them and connecting.
So what can attendees expect for the show this year?
We have a couple of new events this year that we're really excited about. One being Floral Boot Camp, which Lauren kind of touched off on, as well as our flower and wine bar. And then, of course, our favorites that are timeless classics that we've had. We have the flower naming ceremony and then the iron designer competition. And for our tagline for the Floral Boot Camp this year is refresh your knowledge, connect with peers, and strengthen your floral muscle. And the idea behind this and what makes it different, what makes it a different type of conference is rather than sitting there and being talked to all day, talked at, you're really able to hear from peers who are basically at the same level as you, but just have unique experiences and perspectives and processes that maybe you're just not familiar with. So you can really brainstorm with each other, problem solve, collaborate.
Cool. So it's a hands-on activity plus networking mixed in between in reality.
Very hands-on.
Yeah.
Very
caring. And again, I've been going for 5 years and I see gradually more florists, more of everything, right? But it is florists are embracing it as well. Pretty good.
Yeah, and the florists, one thing we have the flower and wine bar this year. We think that they'll especially love that. So you'll be able to actually watch a designer work with their products, and then you'll have your glass of wine and be able to work alongside them with the products and actually get that hands-on effect rather than just seeing something.
Neat. So again, this question here, you're kind of hitting it, is how does Floriexpo cater to florists?
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said before, Floriexpo is really a place of inspiration. So for florists, it's about being inspired, it's about education, and it's about connection. And so coming to the show, being able to kind of see the current trends brought to life, I think, this industry is very tactile. And so being able to see flowers, get your hands on them, participate in these demonstrations, watch the Iron Designer competition and see some really amazing designers come up with ideas on the spot and the tips and tricks that they use. I think, things are always evolving and there's always new products that come out that make things easier or more efficient. And so florists being able to meet with those suppliers, see those products being used in these demonstrations and in the Iron Designer, I think really invigorates people and gives them a lot of excitement for the future. The time of year in which Floriexpo is, it comes at the end of a very busy floral focused holiday season. Yeah. And so it's the perfect time to kind of take a step back from your day to day, reevaluate and kind of reinvest in yourself and, come to Fort Lauderdale, come to Floriexpo, get some inspiration, meet some amazing people and kind of give yourself that little pep in your step that you need after, a daunting holiday season.
Yeah, of course. And can you say the same for wholesalers? So what's the not advantage, but what's the value prop for wholesalers to attend?
I mean, it's similar, but there are different aspects. I mean, we have some major growers on the show floor. And so being able to source products in large quantities is really important. And I think when you are buying in high volumes, like wholesalers or mass market buyers are, you want to have trusted partners. And I think sometimes people have really strong relationships with people, but a lot of times it's over the phone, it's over a Teams call, and being able to come to Floriexpo and connect with those partners, find new ones, source new products, and actually get your hands on the flowers is something that a lot of people don't have the ability to do throughout a busy year.
And then obviously a lot of the vendors are there for the mass market customers. So how does this cater to the mass market customer?
Yeah, and so the mass market customer, I mean, mass market customers, it's all about trends. It's all about, merchandising, keeping up with what the consumer wants. And I think that a lot of our exhibitors invest a lot of time and effort into making sure they have their finger on the pulse of what customers want so they can be offering those to their buyers. I think, mass market buyers, they are managing tons of retail chains, tons of different stores. And so it's kind of like you said before, you get into that autopilot mode, and especially after the busy holiday season. And so it's an opportunity for them to come reestablish those relationships with their existing suppliers and find new suppliers that maybe you didn't even know you were looking for. I think that's something that's really important, is that a lot of people have strong relationships in the industry, but sometimes you don't know what what you don't know, and you don't know that you're looking for something until it's right there in front of you. So being able to walk the aisles of Floriexpo, see these beautiful displays, connect with, would-be suppliers at networking parties. We do an amazing yacht cruise. This year, we're going to be hosting a golden hour welcome reception in the beautiful ballroom at our hotel. And so it's just an opportunity for people to connect in less of a business environment, in these off-site networking parties, and just kind of have casual conversations that might turn into long-term partnerships and business relationships that, help you keep your business going or your department going throughout the rest of the year.
And the boat party is awesome. The yacht party is great. So I
Yeah.
joined last year. It was so chilled, and it was actually a part of Fort Lauderdale I had never seen. So
Yeah.
I really recommend for everybody to join. I had a client reach out, what should we do? And told them, don't forget the boat party for
Yeah.
sure. The yacht party. And then here, what's exciting new additions or features can we anticipate for Floriexpo, including if you could give us a couple shout outs to some new vendors, that would be awesome.
Yeah, well, like I mentioned earlier, we have the Floral Boot Camp and the Flower and Wine Bars. And the Flower and Wine Bars will all be exhibitor led. So we have Continental Flowers doing one, and then we have Syndicate Sales doing one. So we have Derek Woodruff and Jose Morales, and both of them have been really involved in the show over the years, between competing in Iron Designer and then also participating in education sessions as speakers. So those, as we said, attendees will get a glimpse, a hands-on opportunity to actually work with those products, see if there's something that's going to work for them, and sip on some wine. So it's a good networking opportunity also. And then again, Floral Boot Camp, we're really excited about to switch it up this year.
And any new vendors that you're highlighting this year, or any new vendors that you're excited about?
Yeah, so some new special features on the show floor is we actually have a whole new exhibitor pavilion. So this is something new that we haven't done at the show before. So we have a whole area for new exhibitors to kind of come in. It starts in the $800. It's a little block of booths over there. So it's a really easy way for people who are looking for something new, looking for new products, to just kind of beeline to that area and meet with a bunch of new exhibitors. And we also have a bunch of country pavilions that we have added to the show floor. So, Floriexpo has always been an international event, but we find that it helps us to kind of call out this participation in a way that allows buyers to locate them easily on the show floor and plan for those types of conversations when they wanted to source products from different countries. So we have an Ecuador pavilion, a Taiwan pavilion, a Kenya pavilion, and a Colombia pavilion, which are all new additions to this year's show floor. So that, in addition to our new exhibitor, we have a ton of new exhibitors on the show floor. So we encourage people to go check out our website and check out the exhibitor list and start planning for those conversations.
And that's a new thing you've doing, huh? Those little pavilions. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah.
And actually, that makes me think of, for all of those new exhibitors, we're offering a new session this year that'll be at the end of the day on Wednesday after boot camp. And it's for any new exhibitors who are maybe new to the trade show world and they're not sure how to properly prep beforehand, and then how to conduct business on site in order to really get those strong conversations going with buyers, as well as everything from follow-up post-show. So we're really excited about that, working with some advisory board members to help with that.
That's great. That's great. You guys are involved. Like, you're doing some cool things this year. You must have your hands full.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what networking opportunities, you kind of alluded to it, but let's make sure to drill it down. What are the networking opportunities out there?
Yeah, so we have a lot over the week. So for more businessy, on-site at the convention center or hotel during the day, we'll kick it off with Floral Boot Camp. You'll be working with your peers, again, problem solving, collaborating, learning about what others, different roles and different areas of the industry are. And then Thursday, to kick off the exhibit floor opening, we have our breakfast keynote session. And that will be a good a networking opportunity. And that'll be it's called From Seed to Sale, Supply Chain Insights with readers, growers, and retailers. So we're going to have a different perspective from each one of those roles, a reader, a grower, and a retailer.
So it starts on Wednesday, the whole entire.
Wednesday is our Floral Boot Camp. That's our education day.
Okay.
And everyone will be building up their exhibits. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll have the expo floor open.
Okay. And then Wednesday is the golden ballroom party.
Hour, yes. So we have the golden hour welcome reception Wednesday evening at the hotel. And then Thursday night is everyone's favorite yacht party, Flori After Dark.
Yes, gotcha. I'm just writing this down because sometimes I get a little confused. Yacht.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Party. And then Friday's the end of it.
Yeah, and then Thursday on the show floor, we also will have the flower naming ceremony and the Iron Designer. And this year we'll be bringing back the Booth of Excellence. And also new this year, which we haven't mentioned, is we have a featured product competition. So we've always had a featured product display in the past. And this year we've decided to kind of up the ante a little bit. And we'll be doing a featured product competition where exhibitors can enter their products into the competition into 3 categories. We have cuts and planted. We have hard goods and we have gifts. And so there'll be voting taking place at the golden hour reception where people can vote for their favorite product in each category. At the golden hour reception, we'll give away the winning trophy for each one of those categories. And then our advisory board members, our key buyers on the advisory board, will be selecting the best in show product, which we will announce right after the flower naming ceremony.
And the product will be there at the party itself?
Yeah. So yeah, the products will be there at the party. So we'll be lining, the hallway outside of the ballroom with all of the products. They'll have ID signs letting people know what the product is, who the exhibitor is, what booth they can find them at during the show days. And so we'll be kind of highlighting all of those products. Some of the products are products in display. So we're kind of letting exhibitors just kind of take creative liberties and design their products how they would like so they can kind of just show buyers what this product will look like in your store and your retail space. So we're really excited about this change this year for this featured product competition.
Can people still sign up for that?
Yeah, people can still sign up for that. So if you go to our website under exhibit, there is the featured product competition tab, and you can go there and enter your product into the form. You just have to be a current exhibitor of Floriexpo. And if you are not a current exhibitor and you want to be, there's still time. There are a few booths left on the show floor, so you can go ahead and reach out to myself, and I can get you set up with a space.
So where is that, what you're saying? How do you go there?
If you click into Floriexpo.com and you just go to our website.
Can you see my screen? I thought I was sharing. Let me double check.
You are sharing, yeah. I think we just see like the Google page.
Give me a second. Let's see if this works. There we go. Cool. All right. Walk us around.
Great. Okay. So right underneath the exhibit section at the top bar, if you just hover over exhibit, a menu will drop down. And if you go into the featured product competition, that is where you can go ahead and submit your product.
Okay, cool. And then if it's $375, you could do the featured. Awesome. And then also I want to walk people through this. Go ahead. What are you going to say?
Well, I was just going to say also the best in show winner will receive a free booth for next year's show. So we wanted to make sure that it's definitely exciting competition. So if you win best in show, you will receive a free 10 by 10 booth, 100 square feet at Floriexpo 2025. So it's a really good prize. So it's definitely worth the $375 tender.
That's a cool thing. And then so we've been working together in collaboration, helping get the word out on your event towards our community. And usually when we send out our email, people are saying, how do you register? So it's very simple. So you go to floriexpo.com, and then as you can see, I just jumped in, and tell me if you could see that because it took me to another window. So let me present here. Stop screen. So when you go to floriexpo.com, you're going to click on a place that says register, and then this is what it would look like. Let me see. That's Floriexpo again. And this is what it would look like, right?
Yeah.
So then attendee registration, correct?
Yeah.
You
So
click on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, that just brings you to our, general attendee page, and you can fill out all of your information there. It'll bring you through a couple of pages asking about, your job title and all that stuff. It's super easy. You can just go in there and register. And then one other thing I did want to mention back on that previous page, we do have a button that is apply for the key buyer program. So something that is unique about Floriexpo is that we have a key buyer program, which is geared towards high volume mass market floral buyers. And that program kind of helps buyers ensure that they can attend the event. And so that includes complimentary registration to the show, which is, free pass to the event, free pass to Floral Bootcamp, free pass to all of these special events. And then we also cover the cost of hotels for our key buyer attendees. And so there are some qualifications that you can find on our website underneath key buyer. So that it's for mass market retail buyers. And so if you think that you might qualify for that program, you can hit that apply button. You can submit an application to our team. We have an amazing key buyer project manager, David Cohen, who is fielding all of those responses, working with all of our key buyers to get them set up with their accommodations for this year's show. The hotel deadline for the key buyer program is the 22nd. So if you're considering going to the show and you think you might qualify for the key buyer program, I wouldn't wait. I would go in there and apply now so you can get in contact with David and start setting up your accommodations and your time for Floriexpo.
Fantastic. And the event is from June 5th to June 7th, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. And then as well as we are doing a collaboration together. So if you want to get a free registration, but you have to apply for it, then it uses do Bloom 2. And I believe that the boot camp has lowered to a 50% discount now. And that for us is New Bloom. So you just go again to registration, put in Bloom 2 or New Bloom, and you're able to take advantage of those discounts, correct?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic. So it's been awesome to do that collaboration with you all. And I know a few people have reached out to us that they signed up. So thank you for the opportunity, and I look forward to seeing you at Floriexpo, creating some blogs and doing a bunch of things that we're doing together. So again, thank you so much to both of you for attending. Any final words?
Just we're excited for the show. Pack your bags, bring your sunglasses, bring your sunscreen. It's going to be a really great event. The team has been working hard to make sure that this is a really exciting experience for everyone.
And get ready for the boat. So bring your Dramamine just in case.
Yeah.
All right?
Absolutely.
Last year, there was 3 or 4 people like, we're not going because we need Dramamine.
Yeah.
So take your Dramamine just in case. And it's a smooth ride, honestly. It was like, it's almost like a river. So it's in the canal. So it's a beautiful, beautiful view as well. So if you're going to go, just go for the boat ride, right? But make sure to do visit and go. And we look forward to seeing you all there. But thank you again to both of you for being here, Lauren and Jessica. Thank you so much. I'm going to put you back in the Bloom room while I say goodbye.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. So thank you to the audience for joining as well. And, we really, really appreciate getting this message out about Floriexpo. I've been going for 4 years, and I always take something out of it, away from it. And everybody else usually does enjoy it, either the networking, the new products, the new vendors. And I meant to say, and I forgot to chime in, when it comes to the iron designer, floral iron designer. I know I have it wrong, but it's so much fun. Everybody's so excited. They're really hooting, and you're sitting at your booth all by yourself at that point because everybody's over there just cheering everybody on and it's making a ruckus. And then you're like, okay, I got to go check out what this is. So it's a lot of fun to see the iron designer show competition, and people are getting shout outs. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of mayhem. So it is a lot of fun while it's happening. And again, thank you to Floriexpo for the opportunity and collaborating with us this year. And we really look forward to collaborating again next year. We do have a couple of our own vendors attending that we're excited about. Gardens America, Dutch Flower House, which is a great dried product from Holland. So do check them out. Continental Farms, Bella Flor as well. So all of our customers decided to attend, and we're really looking forward to having them. So please do participate and go check them out. And I'm pretty sure Dutch Flower House will be in the new vendor pavilion. So do check them out. It's a really cool product that we're having great results with. And then on May 21st, let me call this out real quick. May 21st, find out about team building strategies in the floral industry with Pollen Talent and Chrysal. Pollen Talent is a partner agency that we work with. They're a recruiting agency dedicated specifically to the flower industry. And Chrysal is another of our partners with Scott Blumenthal, the new president of Chrysal, will be talking, giving some tips on how to build teams and using strategies on how to build the team. So again, don't forget, June 5th through the 7th, 2024 at Fort Lauderdale, sunny Fort Lauderdale. So take a break. And if you're in Georgia, come in for a day. If you're in Orlando, come in for a day. Enjoy it. You know, with Bloom 2, code Bloom 2, you can get a free pass. So there's no reason why not to come. So if you're in Miami, make sure to visit as well. So thank you again to the ladies that joined us this morning today. And thank you to Floriexpo and everybody that chimed in and hung out today, and everybody that's going to watch us even after we go live. Thank you again. Have a great day and see you in Floriexpo. Bye-bye.
The Bloom Show. Innovate, connect, and bloom.